know that the #1 earner on OnlyFans makes more money than LeBron James?
What?
That is feminism. And we have been taught that we should not show our bodies because it is shameful, and that is some propagandic bullshit because it is so powerful and it hurts no one.
It hurts no one, except for the fact that this guy, the CEO of OnlyFans, just so happens to be the #1 donor of AIPAC. Leonid Radvinsky is the billionaire owner of OnlyFans, a hugely popular internet platform dominated by sex workers. According to internal documents, Radvinsky and his wife, Katie Chevnovsky, pledged $11 million to AIPAC, the most of anyone listed. And AIPAC, of course, is the Israeli lobbying group that controls 95% of US politicians, including the President of the United States, bribing them or blackmailing them into funding a genocide, allegedly. A genocide that has killed at least 75,000 people.
I mean, is Iran a bigger threat or is OnlyFans?
Great question, Tucker. You guys let me know what you think.
Yeah, they're the chosen people, but at the same time, they're running corn websites.
And brother, you let that bitch tell you she need money for the rent. And you gave it to her, brother. All right, that's your bitch, huh? Do you know who's all been over there? Have you ever popped up just because? Just to see what be going on over there? Not a good look, brother. Call me back though, brother.
Do you know 90% of women do not really love their husbands? They are just happy to be married. Modern marriage is not about love. It's about convenience. It's about security. It's about validation. And a woman's loyalty is conditional. Her faithfulness is temporary. Her devotion is only as strong as her option. Women are wired to seek the highest value man they can get. And when they say I love you, she often means I love what you do for me. I love the lifestyle you provide. I love how others perceive me because of you. I love that I do not have to compete anymore. But does she love you really? Or is she just satisfied to have locked down a provider, a status symbol, a walking retirement plan? A woman's love is transactional. The moment you lose your value, she loses interest. That's why divorce rates are skyrocketing.
Yeah, fellas, don't be a walking retirement plan for these modern women. No.
War shatters the dating scene for women in Ukraine. Women are having a hard time.
War is hell.
War is hell on women. This is New York Times, by the way. We're not talking. This is in some small publication.
This is the lying New York Times.
This is the lying and crying New York Times, who is saying that women in Ukraine are having a really hard time. And they actually have done this piece being like, can you imagine being one of these women whose life is so affected by the dating scene being bad because the guys keep dying?
Yeah, because there's like all the guys come back. And some of them are like, the guy's not dead, but she's like, he only has one leg.
Icky.
Yeah, she goes.
She gave her the ick. The guy had one leg.
The one leg gave her the ick a bit.
There is no compassion for men in progressive media, and everybody knows that.
The people who hate women more than anybody else on this planet are feminists. They hate women. They want women to be men. They don't want them to be women. And any woman who says, I believe that it is my desire to be in my home, to raise godly children, to support my husband in the endeavors that he has to go through in order to provide for our family, any woman who does that is considered a failure in our society. She's looked down upon, and I know that from personal experience. I know the things that my wife has suffered, the things that people have said, because, you know, they say, why don't you help your husband? And she says, well, I do. No, why don't you get a job? I mean, as a minister, he doesn't make that much money. You could provide other things. You could. What?
It seems like women want to become men because they don't know their role, purpose, and power.
I seen a female say, when are the men going to start acting like men? When are y'all going to start acting like women? Y'all talk like Beanie Siegel, Jada Kiss, and Boosie Badass. Y'all smoke like motherfucking Chief Keef and Snoop Dogg, blowing Zao on camera on y'all stories. Y'all drive like fucking Vin Diesel. Y'all don't cook. Victoria's Secret is going out of business. You bitches is going to sleep in funeral RIP shirts.
Bro!
When are the women going to act like the women?
When?
I felt like I've been dealing with niggas. Like, when are y'all gonna start acting like, I understand niggas do be bugging, but when are y'all drink like construction workers? Y'all act like blue-collared workers. But y'all complaining about men?
Bro.
You can't even call these bitches fine, shit, cute, adorable. These bitches don't even be adorable no more. You gotta call these bitches handsome.
Oh, bro. Bro is going in. No mercy. He is going in. And the crazy thing is, they're all proud to be like that.
I want you to watch this video and you let me know how you feel about it.
Yeah, that's how you go.
My friend, buddy, this is all out of love. Any woman that drools over another man like that, even if it's an artist, it doesn't matter. If she could, she would. Okay. If it was the other way around, him going to the Rosalina concert, going crazy, sweating over her like that, yeah, the comments wouldn't be very supportive.
Facts.
And it's not about being insecure. No. It's just having self-respect. How's my partner going to drool over another female like that, even if it's an artist? At the end of the day, they're still human. I don't care if it's an artist. It's
She's
self-respect.
making sense.
We have normalized
Self-respect.
that type of behavior just because it's an artist. We idolize these people like they're like this type of goddess, and when they're just another human
Bro.
being. And yeah, maybe it's just, a fan, right? But we all know that if a female goes crazy over a male like that, if she could, she would.
Yeah, bro. First of all, that's not how you go. Second of all girls like that are a red flag. They don't respect you. They don't respect your boundaries. And if you do the same thing to them, she's gonna call you an insecure man.
Oye, papi, pull out, man. If she has a tattoo in between her titties or going down the spine, pull out. If she's a nurse or starting to be a nurse, pull out. Single mom, pull out. If she listens to my Bonnie, Faith, or Raúl Alejandro, pull out right now, man. If she has a piercing in her tongue, in her lips, in her belly, pull out. If she hasn't introduced you to her parents, pull the fuck out. And lastly, be careful with the koala move. This is when she wraps around you and the lechita has nowhere to go. Fuck! She wants to be a mommy. The only two things that you can do to get out of this situation is one, slap her, or second, fart. Being that said, congratulations, bitch. You passed the class, motherfucker. Fuck, Fidel.
I mean, why would you hit it raw in the first place?
I don't know if it's just me, but I always get the bitches that want to retire from being a hoe and then expect me to be their nigga. Like, bitch, what? No, the whole city hit. I wanted to be a part of the city shit too. Like, I thought you was a hoe. I was not here for that. Why do I have to get the, oh no, I'm sorry, but like, a date?
A date.
Bitch, what? You just told the homies to... I'm hating this shit.
Yeah, because they see you as the safe option. You have to stop approaching them as the safe option.
If you're a woman, has another woman ever told you to cut your hair shorter? Well, science says that she probably wasn't giving you friendly advice, which were the findings from this study that shows competitive women advised other women to cut off more of their hair as a form of subtle sabotage when they perceive them as equally attractive. This happens because women manipulate each other to lower the attractiveness of their rivals. And the wild part is that it's not about men. It's not about getting attention, and it's not even about dating. Women do this even when there are no men around. It's just women competing with other women, all for the sake of knocking each other down.
Someone in the comments said, same thing with guys and buzz cuts. No, that's totally wrong. If a man can pull a buzz cut, he'd definitely get a buzz cut. And yeah, women are always jealous of other women. That's a known fact.
You wouldn't last back in my day. Back in your day, a house was $12,000. Your salary was $6,000. The only women you knew were virgins. What are you talking about?
Oh, go get my Amazon packages. They just got here. Oh. Hey, babe, do you mind grabbing my Amazon packages for me, please? Thank you. Why is everything a mess? Why do I always have to be the one to clean up? Why do I always have to tell you, hey, the house is dirty, maybe we should clean it? Ugh. Hey, babe, do you mind helping me clean the living room? Thank you.
The difference is so clear. And these modern women have to understand that if they act feminine with their man, they're gonna get everything that they want.
I find it extremely interesting that this woman was told by her mother, hey, I would like it if you married a godly man. And she's essentially saying, well, Mom, I don't care about your opinion, because I would rather be with a man who points a gun and a laser that causes permanent eye damage in my face because he thinks it's fun and kinky.
Yep, that's all about this woman right here.
I'm not playing with you. I want my eggs cracked. meaning I want a child. I want my name dropped, meaning I want to be married. I'm not around with you.
I mean, what type of guy would marry a female that speaks like this?
You think this is normal? You work all day and then hide out here instead of being inside. Unbelievable.
He don't even got the energy to argue back. This is a defeated man. You're gonna have to find peace elsewhere. There ain't a lick of peace around here.
Man, people in the comments are just roasting the shit out of her. Someone said, this is actually a nightmare of mine. I'd rather sleep on a roof. I'd fake my death and go live in the jungle.
Men used to go to war. Men used to do this. Men used to do that. We also used to slap the shit out y'all ass when y'all mouths got slick too. You can't pick and choose what you want from the past from a man. If you want that shit from the past, you gotta get everything about everything. You know what I'm saying? Because don't let a nigga get to saying, oh man, I wish we had the women from back in the day. Y'all gonna get to talking that shit, ain't y'all? Ain't y'all? Be a hundred. Let's be adults here. Let's be a hundred. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta like it, but you know the truth. Majority of y'all hate when a man has an opinion on anything that relates to a woman. So why the hell do we want to hear that shit from y'all? If y'all don't like it, why the fuck do we? You know what I'm saying? Let's make it make sense.
And women used to cook and clean.
I believe being a hoe is a learned behavior because there is no woman on the face of the planet who wakes up one day and just say, I want to be a hoe. No, bitch, you had to learn that from somewhere. Somebody in your family, somebody close to you had to be a hoe for you to be a hoe.
Yeah, of course, that is absolutely true. And sometimes that's all they know.
The head. Don't stop that. Stop that. Stop that.
No.
Stop, babe. Do not hit yourself in the head. Stop it. Stop it. Don't do that.
I don't know why you're trying to comfort an adult acting like a child. By the way, if you didn't record this, it will fire back on you. 100%.
As women, we all want to complain about, oh my gosh, I'm told to respect my husband, but what if he doesn't deserve it? Like, whatever. But at the same time, what we don't want to acknowledge is that husbands are called to die for their wives. And I promise you, you don't deserve to be died for.
Yeah.
I don't. I certainly don't. And yet my husband is called to do that. And that is far more scary and far more permanent and far more terrifying than my calling to respect.
Yeah.
But we all want to say, oh, poor me, I have to respect my husband. And that's really hard. Girlfriend, he's called to die. So zip it.
I always say this. Respect is what keeps a relationship. Not love, not gestures, not 6 figures or 6 feet. It's respect.
Yeah. That's how rich they have the money to pay it, even if they lose some. Because they have liquid cash to pay off the loan. And they know that no 5-year span you're losing money.
Compounding interest.
Bless.
That's crazy.
Compounding interest. And that's a safer bet.
Dude, Brennan, look up this. Has there ever been a 5-year period?
That's what I'm looking up right now.
You think because you're pretty, if I walk away, you can easily get another guy.
Yes, that's right.
True, you smoking hot. But beauty attracts a man, they don't keep him. You ain't wife material. You a permanent side chick. Count your exes, that's your answer.
I don't hate women. I just wish they were good people. Okay? They're all evil. They're sent here from hell by Satan to steal your man juice and your money. Does that make sense? It's the first story in the Bible for a reason.
If you're a feminist, you should only be eating pussy. I hate feminists because why would you still allow niggas to come, cum, and leave? If you're a feminist, you should only be eating pussy. You shouldn't even like dick, bitch. You shouldn't have no motherfucking sons, and you shouldn't need a nigga to do anything for you. Not change your tire, not change your oil, not pump no motherfucking gas, nothing. A nigga shouldn't be able to do anything for you if you're a motherfucking feminist, bitch. Do everything on your own. Bitch, you a motherfucking feminist. Shouldn't no niggas be holding the door for you. You got this. What, bitch? Your house is on fire? If it ain't no fire woman pulling up, let that motherfucker burn to the ground. You bitches hate men so much, but guess where you originated from, bitch? A nigga's ball.
If you hate men that much, just be a lesbian and stand on it.
I hate when a bitch talking about a nigga gotta treat me like, bitch, you get treated like shit by the same nigga and keep running back to him. You telling me I gotta do what? Bitch, if you don't make it make sense to get the fuck on with that bullshit, keep running back to a nigga that's treating you like shit, talking about I know I can change it. What you think you is, hocus pocus? That nigga don't give a fuck, bitch. Talking about I gotta treat you a certain way. You out your rabbit ass mind. Be grateful I'm feeding you, bitch. That nigga ain't did shit. You been knocking on this motherfucking door for the 100th time. Fuck is you talking about? Any of you two fat ass black eyes. Stupid mother, man.
Be grateful that I'm feeding you. The best thing that I've heard. Some of these mother women take that shit for granted.
It's not the fact that women are sneakier. It's the fact that side niggas will never catch feelings and tell them themselves. They want to keep the bitch. They not going to tell them themselves. Women are so not player. They'll catch feelings to the nigga and tell the bitch just to have the nigga all to herself. So I'm tired of hearing all that. Oh, girls are sneakier. Yeah, we is sneaky. But it's how the system is set up.
I heard the scariest statistic. Did you know half the population has a mental health disorder? And the other half are men.
I'm sure if it was the other way around and he made fun out of men, everyone would just laugh about it. I know I would certainly do.
This particular day and age, women don't like confidence. Really? No, not in a guy, because this gives off too much alpha. Because the confidence means you can't trick me. If I bring off the energy that you can't trick me and you can't run the manipulation game on me, she's going to find another guy that she feels can. That's the difference. So if you're a real man and you got that confidence and you're going to fight through the adversity, she may like the core of you, but she wants to change that. She wants to mold you into what she feels comfortable, which is someone beneath her. I really pay attention when it comes to women too, because I love them so much.
A female's worst nightmare is a man with common sense and options.
Women don't like their problems solved. Women like to treat their problems like they're on hoarders. Like, no, I need these. Well, what if we get you new problems? Like, well, I want those too, but I need the old ones. I don't get that, because if someone can solve my problem, let's solve it. Also, if I have a problem and I don't want someone to solve it, I don't tell them. Like, if I have a flat tire, I don't call up my friend and be like, hey, man, I got a flat tire. He's like, do you need help with your flat tire? I'm like, no, I don't need help with my flat tire. I just need you to know that I have a flat tire.
Man, this nonsense that they do is exhausting. And somehow they think it's cute.
Telling women, you only pick the men that you open your legs to. You do not pick the man that goes down on one knee. You don't. So you can make your choices and be free-willed and live up your best city girl life all you want, yeah? But at the end of it, you're not the one that's going to choose whether you're worth to be married or not.
Facts.
So I suggest you actually listen to men when they say what they want to marry.
And of course, a woman had to say this in the comments. What of those who don't want to get married? Then life is simpler.
Well, I noticed that girls who say I hate men the most are the ones who have the most male connections. You don't see racists being friends with a bunch of minorities. Sister, live your hate properly. Cut us all off. I don't blame these sisters, man. There's days I hate men. I don't want to see these scumbags. But I avoid them. What are you doing? Brother, this is like me saying I hate dogs, but I've had 12 different dogs in my house in the last 3 months. You wouldn't believe me. That's why I don't believe you. You're not fulfilling your hatred to the true potential. You got me starting over my work.
I'm 31 years old. I live by myself. I pay all my own bills. I pay for my rent, my insurance, my car, my this, my that, my student loans. And I cook and clean. And I work out. And I take care of myself. And I look good. And I show up for my family. And I show up for my friends. What makes you think that I'm impressed by...
What makes you think that I'm impressed by... Yeah. Congratulations. You're an adult.
Nigga said the worst shit you could be is a boyfriend. Niggas are losing the plot. They're losing it.
These days, as a boyfriend, you're responsible for her emotional state, her financial state, and everything else, while the other dudes are getting it for free.
We really like the company, product,
Thank you.
everything, but there's one issue.
Okay, so what's the issue?
We saw that you're taking close to 140K salary. Pre-seed, pre-revenue, pre-product, pre-almost everything company. That's...
Okay, so is all this because I'm a woman?
No, I just told you. It's because you're pre-revenue. It doesn't matter if you're a rabbit, a fox, man or woman, if you're an astronaut or whatever you are.
Well, I always thought that you hated women, and now I for sure know
This is why they don't want to hire women anymore.